Hello, everyone. In this lesson, we will first get to know the fire hydrant extinguishing system. The learning tasks in this lesson are fourfold. 1. Understand the classification of fire hydrant extinguishing systems. 2. Be familiar with the main components of the fire hydrant extinguishing system. 3. Comprehend the working principle, characteristics, and applicable scope of the fire hydrant extinguishing system. 4. Learn about the engineering quantities and reference standards for quota application of the fire hydrant extinguishing system. The fire hydrant extinguishing system remains the most important and widely used water-based firefighting facility within buildings today. It is characterized by its strong mobility, clear target for extinguishing fires, dense jet flow, concentrated hydraulic force, strong impact, long range, and resistance to wind and high-temperature smoke. It can work in conjunction with fire rescue personnel to advance towards the fire scene and remains the most crucial indoor firefighting facility to date. Now, according to the service range, it can be divided into outdoor, indoor, and municipal fire hydrant systems. According to the pressurization method, it can be divided into constant high pressure, temporary high pressure, and low pressure fire hydrant systems. According to the shared use method, it can also be divided into production, domestic combined with production, and fire hydrant shared systems. So, let's think about this. If a fire breaks out in our classroom now, which fire hydrant would be the most convenient to use for extinguishing the fire? Next, let's learn about the components of the fire hydrant extinguishing system. If we consider it from an outdoor and indoor perspective, firstly, the outdoor fire water supply system primarily undertakes the task of providing water for firefighting equipment such as fire trucks from either the municipal water supply network or the outdoor fire water supply network to carry out firefighting operations. It can also directly connect hoses and nozzles to discharge water for firefighting, making it one of the important firefighting facilities for fire suppression. The components of the outdoor fire hydrant system mainly include the outdoor fire hydrant, fire water storage facilities, water supply networks, fire pumps, and fire water sources. Outdoor fire hydrants are installed on the outdoor water supply network and feature standard interface valves that can provide firefighting water. This is an illustration of the outdoor fire hydrant system. Here, images of above-ground fire hydrants, underground fire hydrants, above-ground fire pump adapters, and fire pools are provided along with their respective functions. Meanwhile, the indoor fire hydrant water supply system is mainly used to provide indoor firefighting water. In the event of a building fire, personnel at the scene can directly open the fire hydrant box and then use the fire hose and nozzle to carry out initial fire suppression efforts. The indoor fire hydrant water supply system in a building mainly consists of indoor fire hydrants, fire nozzles, fire hoses, fire reels, fire buttons, fire hydrant boxes, fire pumps, fire water tanks, fire pools, pump adapters, water supply networks, including inlet pipes, horizontal mains, and vertical fire risers, control valves, etc. At the same time, an illustration showing the components of the indoor fire hydrant system is also provided. Here, we will focus on the indoor fire hydrant box, and fire pump. Indoor fire hydrant. The indoor fire hydrant is a valve with a special interface that supplies water from the indoor fire water supply network to the fire scene. Fire hydrant box. A fire hydrant box typically contains a hose, nozzle, and fire reel. Fire pump. The fire pump pressurizes water to meet the demands for water pressure and volume during firefighting. Next, let's understand the working principle of the indoor fire hydrant system. According to the schematic diagram of the indoor fire hydrant system's working principle, when a fire occurs, personnel first open the fire hydrant box, then activate the alarm button and pull out the nozzle and hose, unfold the hose, connect it to the nozzle and the hydrant's outlet, then open the fire hydrant valve, and finally, water can be discharged for firefighting. Regarding the quota content and standard regulations for the fire hydrant extinguishing system, firstly, the main reference standards for its quota include the Installation Engineering Cost Quota of Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region, 2015, and the Installation Engineering Consumption Quota of Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region, 2015. Among them, the Installation Engineering Cost Quota of Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region, 2015, applies to installation projects within the jurisdiction of the Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region. The Installation Engineering Consumption Quota of Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region, 2015, consists of 11 volumes. The calculation of quantities and application of quotas for fire hydrant extinguishing system projects mainly refer to the commonly used volumes water supply and drainage, gas engineering, and building intelligence engineering. For specific reference sections, please refer to the textbook. The quota content related to the fire hydrant extinguishing system includes parts involved in water extinguishing systems and the commissioning of water extinguishing systems, mainly comprising pipe installation, valve and flange installation, fire hydrants, fire pump adapters, and the installation of fire pressure stabilization equipment, as well as the commissioning of fire hydrant extinguishing system devices. Finally, 2 questions have been assigned to you. Please discuss and complete the homework after class based on the content of this lesson. That concludes our lesson for today.